morning, it's Sunday. Had a good night's sleep. It was a very, very comfy bed. Well, Boris put the cat among the pigeons last night, didn't he?
Meow.
You're being the cat, not the pigeon then?
Coo.
Both, you're being both.
I'm playing both
okay.
this morning, yes.
I don't quite know what to say about it all really. It was a bit of a shock. I felt a bit scared again, to be honest. It feels not particularly nice, does it? To know that there's a new variant of it spreading, and I'm so sorry for all you guys who are in tier 4, and it's just, I mean, we're still quite lucky down here still that we are still in tier 2 at the moment, but yes, it's certainly food for thought. I don't really know what to say about it all really. I'm still a bit reeling from it, but we had a nice meal last night, and we're in bed by about 11:30, because obviously all the restaurants and every bar has to close at 10 or 11.
It's last
I don't know.
orders at 10.
Yeah, so like 10:30 or something. Anyway, I've had a good night's sleep, and we are just on our way down to have some breakfast now. Breakfast of champions. I've got veggie breakfast with poached eggs and smoky beans and halloumi. Looks delicious. Well, we're home again. It's about 2 o'clock. And I've decided not to put up yesterday's video. It just feels really inappropriate in light of last night's news and the new restrictions on so many of you. All of us really, because Christmas is changed for the restrictions around Christmas have changed for all of us, haven't they? But a lot of you have gone into tier 4, and just didn't feel appropriate to put up a video of a trip away in the wake of that news, because, well, just felt inappropriate, so I'm not going to do it. What I will do is insert at the beginning of, or probably I'll insert now actually, yesterday's advent calendar and charities, because I had to do 2 because the day before was the I say it all in there anyway, so we'll insert that now. Right, advent calendar for the last 2 days, because obviously I didn't film yesterday. First one was this, I think the brand is called Decree, and it is a cleanser. It felt quite pleasant. I did swatch it yesterday to see. It's in one of those, and it's got a little push down pump thing. The size is 30 mils, and the cost of that, you can buy that, so I assume they call it full size, is £15 for that one. I like a cleanser. It didn't smell of anything very much, so I quite like my cleanser to have a nice smell, but I'm sure it would be nice. It felt quite nice. The blurb for the cleanser says, I am a gentle rosewater based morning cleanser with glycerin and seaweed. My ingredients are perfectly dosed to leave skin soft, plump and hydrated. Use me daily to increase skin's tolerance for long lasting benefits. So there we are. Sorry, I'm now in the middle of putting my makeup on. Well, not in the middle of it, I've just started. But secondly, in the advent calendar, and it was weird because the little slip of, you know, the cards that come with it each day, when I opened number 20, which was today, the card said 25, and it was next to number 25, and I pulled 25 open and that card said 25 as well. So they obviously put the wrong card in for this one, which is Hourglass Scattered Light Glitter Eyeshadow. Sorry, that's not focusing at all. Oh yes, maybe it is. It comes in this little pot like that. The shade is Smoke, and I get excited about an eyeshadow, you know me. I do like an eyeshadow. And that's what it looks like in the pot. And that's what it looks like on my finger. And that is what it looks like in a swatch. I don't know if that's catching the light or not, but it's quite nice. It's not too hideously glittery, which is good. I feel like it's probably be a better topper than anything else. And one of these is worth or costs £26, which I would never spend £26 on a single eyeshadow. We'll never say never, but I cannot envisage any circumstances under which I would spend £26 on an individual eyeshadow. However, I will more than happily give it a go. I think I might take it away with me to Dorchester tonight and perhaps incorporate it into this evening's makeup look. So, there's that. We did have a lovely trip to Dorchester. You will have seen some of it this morning, obviously, because I filmed a little bit. I think I filmed breakfast. I'll keep the footage just in case it feels like an appropriate time to post it at some point, but certainly it doesn't feel like it's that today. So, how are we all doing? Are we okay? Are we rolling with the punches still? I feel quite worried about this new strain of COVID, I have to say. The thought of something that can spread 70% quicker than the old strain is worrying. The pictures of people leaving London in their droves last night on the television and in the media are also quite frightening. But we just have to I feel like I haven't really taken it on board quite yet. I feel like I need to pause and what's the words? Not swallow it, but you know, take it in and regroup, ready for tomorrow, beginning of a new week. And yeah, I'm a little bit lost for words. I feel grave concern, I think, is probably the best way. Not that initial terror that I had, you know, right at the very outset of it, but certainly grave concern. I'm also bloody annoyed, bloody annoyed. After my year in review, when I talked about being happy that the vaccine had been found, I've been told off in my comments and by message by a few people for being positive about the vaccine. I know that there will be people who do not want the vaccine, don't think the vaccine is a good idea, don't want to be positive about it, and you know what? That's fine. I fully, absolutely support their right to have that opinion, but that doesn't make the fact that I want to be positive about it and that it gives me hope, and let's face it, we all need some bloody hope around here, don't we? If I want to be positive about it and think positively about it, that is also all right. It really feels in this world we live in today that people can't accept that there will be differing opinions. A friend of mine has a daughter who works in care, she's already had COVID, and she has been offered the vaccine and has refused it, and I absolutely support her right to do that. She has genuine concerns, and that's absolutely fine. And that doesn't make her wrong or me right. It just means that we have different opinions, and that is okay. So don't come at me telling me I'm wrong for having a different opinion, you know. I support your right to have a different opinion, and feel free to tell me all about it, but don't come at me telling me I'm wrong, because it's all just opinion. It really is all just opinion, and I want to be positive about the vaccine because it brings me hope and makes me feel a little bit positive, and that can only be a good thing. That's something I want to hang on to with both hands, you know. So yeah, I made a decision at the beginning of COVID, because I can be quite a judgy person. It's one of my less nice character traits. I can be quite judgy of others. It's something that I try hard not to do, and I made a decision at the very beginning of this. whole thing that I wasn't going to get hung up on what anyone else was doing. I only worry about me and my family. If someone else is breaking the rules, that's not any of my business. If someone else is, you know, not wearing a mask in a shop, again, that's not my business. It's not about me. I've got to keep myself safe and my family safe, and that's all I can worry about. I don't have the mental capacity to care much about what other people are doing. And you know, that's really served me well, the fact that I'm not really that interested in judging what anybody else is doing. I feel like that is something really positive that I've learnt from this whole pandemic, is that making that decision early on that I wasn't going to be judging people, because where's the upside? Where is the upside to it? You know, so I feel like that's been quite a positive thing. Anyway, I am getting into my bed, going to watch some YouTube, chill out for a couple of hours and take everything on board and just chill. Chilly, not chilly, chill Sunday afternoon is needed, I think. Poor Will is in bed with tonsillitis. He's really not well at all. He did come with us to Dorchester, but he had quite a quiet time. He came out for lunch with us yesterday, which was lovely, but he stayed in his hotel room last night. He's always suffered with tonsillitis, and I don't really know where he gets it from. Not that you have to get it from someone, I'm aware of that, but neither Ashley or myself has ever been, you know, we've been lucky enough not to ever have problems with tonsillitis, but he's had it a few times over the last few years, and it's really knocked him for six. He slept all the way back in the car and is now asleep in bed again, so hoping he'll feel better in the next couple of days, bless him. Wouldn't you think that opening an advent calendar once a day, getting something out of a drawer, would be a fairly easy thing to do? Apparently not in my case. I just realised that I managed to take 20 out yesterday. That was the thing I was telling you about, the 25 thing. Take 20 out yesterday, let's put that in there, and leave 19 in. Goodness knows how I managed that. So let's put that in, and let's have a look at what we've got today. Is it something that will make me happy? It's Wren. That's quite a nice brand. Vitamineral Active 7 Eye Gel. And the size is 15ml. I'm unexcited by this because I don't use separate eye cream. Let's see what it says. It says, I am a cooling and hydrating eye treatment with wild rumex, is that? Whatever that is. Arnica and ginseng. I revive and brighten this delicate area, addressing puffiness and dark circles. Tap me under skin morning and evening for a brighter appearance and visibly fewer wrinkles. Well, who knew? Let's look up and see how much it is. Okay, this is what it looks like inside, and it is around the £24 mark. It does say it's available on All Beauty for £13.45, but everywhere else it's £24 and £25, so I don't know if it is actually available there for £13.45. If it is, good price for it, I think, but yeah, as I said, I don't think that one's for me. I don't use a separate eye cream, it just feels like a step too far. I had a couple of hours sitting in my bed, watched some YouTube, had a nap. Still feeling a bit low mood-wise. Hoping that tomorrow, will bring a more positive mindset. I will work on that. I'm just running a bath. I'm going to have a nice bath, put some Aromatherapy Associates bath oil into it, and it slipped, and I put far too much. So it's going to be a very luxuriant bath. Perhaps that'll cheer me up. So, when I had my bath earlier, it's a little trick I do. When I use expensive bath oil and stuff, I leave the water in the bath. And when I come into the bedroom later on, the whole bathroom and the bedroom smells like a spa. It's lovely. Very nice indeed. So, yeah, I always do that and then let the water out once it's gone cold. But yeah, it smells lovely in here. It's about 9 o'clock and I am going to, excuse me, going to bed. to read. We've watched an episode of the new season of How to Get Away with Murder. Just started that. Don't know why we still watch that one, really. I don't like it as much as I used to, and it's so convoluted. I never quite know what's going on. I always feel like I'm one step behind with that. And we watched another episode of Handmaid's Tale, which I enjoyed. Ooh. Anyway, let's hope that everything looks and feels a little bit brighter tomorrow morning. I'm sorry this has been a bit of a down low one, but yeah, 'tis what it is, isn't it? We've all just got to soldier on, get through it, and grit our teeth. The only way out is through, as they say. Right, I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.